This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. One purchased equals one donated. Now go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.
It's Barnes and Leslie. We are your Morning X. Welcome to Monday. Crash is on traffic for you. We have a Mexican wrap-up coming up here about 20 minutes. There are some leftover buttons we need to put on the guys' trip to Mexico, which was a work trip. It was not vacation. Believe it or not.
Well, I want details.
Oh, wait, there's some last final things.
I need detail. Okay.
That we need to sort.
Okay. So every week, you hear us giving away concert tickets on the air, but did you know there are other ways to win concert tickets? Of course, there's the contest page at 99x.com. But now in the app, when you download the 99x app where you can listen anywhere, there's a contest page there. Check this out. You could win Metallica tickets, Simple Minds, Billy Strings, Goo Goo Dolls, Gary Clark Jr., Wilco, Bush. I can't even mention all these shows. So check it out. Download the 99X app, and now you can win tickets there.
Gather round, folks. It's Barnes Tech Corner time on 99X.
Hey.
I know you love you some tech. When I think of tech advancements, I think of traveling with Crash, who goes with his iPhone 8 that only holds charge for about 20 minutes.
It is nano.
He's like a junkie trying to find a plug every 20 minutes. I'm not kidding. But good news for you, Crash. iPhone SE, they just announced they're calling it the 16. $599. You're getting all the Apple AI, long battery time, functionality is way up, so something to consider.
Now, why are they doing that? Why are they coming out with a
tweener?
Whatever, yeah.
A tweener, because September is usually iPhone time. I think they wanted to make an affordable version of the one with all the bells and whistles.
Okay, I think I'll look into that then.
I mean, it's a gap.
Isn't that cheaper than most?
Yeah, $599 is way cheaper.
That's pretty cheap.
Tons cheaper.
That's what I thought.
But I got to thinking, you can dig through patents. I filed a patent. It's a huge pain in the ass. And I was digging and found some Apple stuff that's to come that I found really interesting. I'm assuming it's to come, or else why would they have patents? Some of them didn't seem realistic, but I pulled a few of them that seemed, I thought they would be perfect for a Barnes Tech Corner. They're working on, you don't have the Aura Ring, do you, Crash?
No.
The one that does like your, all your stats. Does Lanny do that?
I don't think so.
No? I don't. I'm surprised I haven't gone that route. But Apple apparently is working on their own, and it's black, like some of the ones that you see. It's got a little Apple logo. And this, you'll be able to control your house.
On your ring?
Yes. So like Apple Home, which, exists in your app. And there's a lot of features, turning on lights, open your garage door, all of that stuff will be apparently controlled by your ring.
It's kind of fascinating.
I like that a lot. To get it that low, to get it that small profile, like even Apple Watch. Do you wear a watch, Crash? You do, right? You got a big old watch on.
Yeah, I've got one right here. It's $14.99 that I got at Nordstrom Rack.
It does look real. It looks like a big fancy watch. I don't wear watches. Do you? You don't wear an Apple Watch, do you, Leslie?
No, I have nothing Apple, but I have to ask you though, what do you think this ring would cost initially?
How do you even $1,000?
That's crazy because the Apple Watch is expensive.
I'm assuming. Well, you can get into it like $399.
I thought they were more, but anyway.
The lower end, then they have a higher version.
Okay.
But speaking of the Apple Watch, apparently there's a patent put out to add a camera.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's an interesting angle. If you put the camera on the side by where the little button is, so think about your wrist. I guess you just hold up your hand and point it.
Kind of like hold up your wrist and take a photo?
No, the other way. So if the watch head is on the top of your wrist, the camera would be on the side closest to your hand. So if you hold up like this...
Makes things kind of easy, actually.
Kind of weird, though. Everyone's like striking a pose. Like it just looks kind of strange. I would think, what are you going to film that way?
You could try it and see if it's easy that you don't have to pull out your phone.
Well, at least with those Ray-Ban it's not obvious. You can tell someone you're filming, and you could see a little blink, like a little. I still think a lot of people don't realize that. If you see somebody with blinking glasses, they're filming you.
Yeah, that's like that whole thing last week that we talked about with Zach Bryan.
With Zach Bryan. So I did see in here there is a setup of a MacBook with a rectangle chunk cut out of it where the mouse would be. So you'll be able to, from what this looks like, use your iPhone as a MacBook. So they have it with iPad. I've seen some stuff with iPad where you can do some controlling, but you basically set your iPhone into where the mouse would be or the trackpad, and then use your keys to do everything on your computer on your phone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like your phone will come up on the screen. You can already mirror.
So your phone comes up on the screen.
This seems like a more direct way to do it. Some of them don't seem realistic. There was a magnetic connector for charging for the iPhone, and they just switched to USB-C. You know how not older, but some of the MacBooks have that magnet. I know Lanny has a MacBook. It just kind of clicks onto it.
Yes.
To charge.
Yes.
That's what it looks like. It looks like if they go away from USB-C, that this magnetic charger would just be, it would click right in the bottom.
I feel like every time Apple upgrades anything, the former thing you had doesn't work anymore. It just seems every year this is the case. It's crazy.
They hung on for the longest time on the lightning plug. I mean, they kept that going for a long, long time. And the last one, which I've been seeing hints of it, and I've been seeing fake memes of it, is they have a patent submitted for a foldable iPhone.
Oh.
What, it looks like a flip phone?
It looks like the iPhone and you flip it in half.
Oh, that's hysterical.
So it almost like goes back to the StarTAC days.
Yeah.
I guess that would be cool. I guess if it's seamless and you're able to open it up and it's perfect, then why not?
It makes it smaller, correct? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when the Razors came out? How everybody thought that was it, man.
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
The StarTAC and the Razor and all it's like we're coming right back around
Yep.
again. So stuff to keep your eye out for. They're saying the new iPhone coming in September, which will be what, 17? Yeah, I'm on 16. I waited 2 the last time. They must have 3 or 4 ahead planned and ready.
But you don't immediately go out and get the new one. I've seen you lately sort of let them work out the kinks first.
I backed off.
Yeah,
It's been too frequent.
it's smart.
Stop making fun of my iPod Nano with 200 songs on it.
Yeah, bro does come with his Nano and his iPhone 8, but it may be time, Crash. But there you go. You are all set.
Gather round, folks. It's Barnes Tech Corner time on 99X.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie.
99X.
This is a PSA, or public sock announcement. Experts have declared Bombas socks as the best way to warm up chilly feet. These pairs are super cushy, soft, and designed for maximum coziness. Plus, for every pair purchased, another pair will be donated, so someone in need of essential clothing can stay warm this winter. Go to bombas.com/listen and use code LISTEN for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/listen and use code LISTEN at checkout.